Bomber TV.
Hi guys, Bomber here. Welcome back to the channel. And before we start, a huge thank you to all of my Patreons. If you want to join them and start supporting me, the link to my Patreon is in the description and the comment pinned down below. And with that said, let's jump into the video. Oh, let's go for the single player mode. Let's see how it looks like. We can play with APHELIOS, so at least we can see him in action here in the...
It is time. A wise choice.
Oh, so we...
Stand, APHELIOS. It is time.
Nice. Choose a champion and challenge a gauntlet of increasingly powerful foes. Victories will earn you rewards that increase the strength of your cards, and completing boss battles will refill your Nexus health. Achieve total victory with a champion and earn a unique icon. Win with each champion and collect all 8 icons. Okay, so like I love also the fact that you know, you get actually rewards for something. They are only cosmetic, which I am fine with them. Ooh, what is this? Passive powers with also like rarities. Like, I don't know, guys, but whenever I see even like rewards which have rarities, is it over? What? PBA? What does that mean? PvE? Yeah, it is PvE basically. Like, I don't know if you can call it PvE. But probably yes. Like, it's single player. Are you familiar with like Hearthstone, the dungeon runs? I think that this is basically the same. So like we see that we are very heavily on, of course. So like we do have Behold the Infinite, which is pretty best thing ever. Like yeah, this is and in fact, like I was saying yesterday with the patch reveal and stuff, that a lot of YouTubers or streamers could actually just be doing this, you know, because it's very entertaining in my opinion. Like I'm a more of like competitive player, but I actually enjoy a lot these type of things. As long as it is not like, you know, crazy RNG like Hearthstone, and then even that becomes bad. But, you know, probably they did a good job. We are talking about Riot. So Behold the Infinite doesn't really fit here. Gifts from Beyond, so basically, you know, you want to level up your APHELIOS. Then we have a bit of Nightfall going on. Gems, which should be nice to activate APHELIOS. White Flame Protector out of nowhere. Like, you know, the Cloven Way also. Like, this deck seems pretty bad. When you summon a unit granted Fury, it is a dragon, so this doesn't seem so good. Enfeebling Strike, when you damage an enemy, reduce its power by the damage dealt. That seems interesting, but like, most of the times, like, when they are already, like, combating with each other, you know, like, one of them dies, and if your is the one dying, like, basically, when they are value trading, their unit becomes weaker, which is not necessarily bad, but, you know, it's kind of a passive type of thing. And, you know, you can't win if you're only defending, so it's better to have something aggressive. When you summon an ally, give it Challenger this round. This seems OP. like, compared to the others, this is completely broken. So we start with Spiders. My favorite, my girlfriend favorite thing. Spiders everywhere. Round start with a fleeting spiraling in your hand. Okay, so they will always have 1 mana 1/1, which is not. I mean, it is a spider, so maybe they have synergy for that. And also, like, the thing is that only when you are fighting against a boss, you are healing your Nexus. So we should be aware of that. We don't want to take any sort of damage. It's my guess, because what if you start like at you know, 3 health on a fight, and you could be winning that, but you start at 3 and they have a burn and you just die. So like you want to be pretty defensive. So yeah, the common way, probably we pass that. So yeah, we don't have a 1-drop. Also, like, you know, we are kind of a Nightfall deck. We want to activate APHELIOS and stuff, and we don't have 1 mana activators. So we went for that. We can play the Mountain Goat to have that 1 drop that we need. And also, we can value trade on one of the spiders. And also, you know, we can then heal the Mountain Goat. Next round, when we also go for the Nightfall on Runeterra Stalker. Runeterra Stalker can immediately win us the game in 5 turns, basically.
Mother Moon Veil.
So yeah, of course the game crashes. But like, it is understandable because maybe a lot of players are getting in, and so the servers are, you know, stress tested. Let me check if it is my connection or if it is actually the game. Guys, please tell me if you are still seeing the stream and it is just the game that is froze, or if it is actually my connection. It could be my connection because also internet is not working, and so like, if I'm talking you can't really hear me. So yeah, I see no internet. Ti ha risposto? Non vedi l'ora che ti risponde, eh? Tu continua così. Vai da lui. Vai da lui. Hai detto ok. So guys, are we back? Guys, we back? I see F, RIP. We back? Saved. Let's go, guys. Yes, we back. Good, good. Like, it's better that it happens at the start of the stream and also while we are playing, you know, offline rather than online, which is, you know, probably the best thing is that. Like, we are not playing online. I really, like, I would be so upset. So another good thing about, you know, single player is that thing. We can keep the gem, actually. Like, what if he goes like there? We probably are trading with the 3-2 anyways, so like we don't really need to heal that. But if he goes for... No, probably not, we are trading there. Okay, so now we would like to play APHELIOS to create a moon weapon. We, you know, start to... Why is your username Logos? So that's an interesting question. Like, also, guys, it's pretty unrelated. Like, not really, but like when I will be doing the 1K like special, and I will, you know, do the face reveal. So please share my YouTube with all your friends and stuff. And like, would you like also to be like a Q&A type of thing? Like, I could be doing, you know, a video announcing the 1K face reveal, feet reveal. That is for like 1 million subscribers, feet reveal. And like, I could be doing a video on like, you know, I'm announcing the 1K special, and you know, you can ask questions there. Feet reveal. Feels bad, man. Well, 1 million is achievable. We need some work, but it's definitely doable. And so like, or just, you know, only a face reveal, and then after that all the videos will be including my beautiful face, you know. My girlfriend is not so... She doesn't agree. But like, guys, here I think that Calibrum is probably one of the best ones. Then probably Gravitum also. Oh, by the way, like, we were already saying that when APHELIOS got revealed for the first time. You know, since I'm Italian and I know a bit of Latin, and actually like Italian is pretty similar to Latin in the first place. Like, all the other streamers are pronouncing them wrong. I don't really know how they are pronouncing them, but like, so I will give you the Latin/Italian pronunciation. It is Calibrum, Severum, Gravitum, Infernum, and Crescendum. And like, probably like in English, you don't have really this doom, gravitum, stuff like that, which is in like very common in Latin, and also like even a bit in Italian. We don't have, those are like declinations, because like now we are talking about, you know, languages rather than playing the game. But like, just a second, like in English you don't how can I say it, like it's pretty difficult to say, but like basically in Latin every word had a declination for what it was what it was doing in the phrase. For example, like if you want to say I am his son, for example, you could also say I am of him. stuff like that. And if the of him was being like father, like I could say like something like son him, something like that, you know. So like meaning that I am his son. And we do that in Latin. We don't really do that in Italian, but we also have like some declinations of terms and stuff. And like you don't have that in English. You just have one word, which is much simpler, by the way. And so like yeah, those are the declinations for Latin. So anyways, we take Calibrum and probably also what it was the other Crescendum, probably the one that summons a 2-drop from the deck. Those seems promising. But other than that, like, they are pretty trash, all the others. As I was saying, probably also Gravitum, if you want to stall a bit the game. That could be interesting. Do you want to block with APHELIOS? I don't know if he has something like Vile Feast, stuff like that. But also, like, as I said, we don't want to take too much damage, because actually, as I said, as it is said, you don't keep the health. Like you only go back to 30 after a bit. You probably keep the gem. We want to be playing 2 cards, you know. So like we first, I don't know, like APHELIOS is kind of strange because you have to phase a weapon before playing the second card, you know. But like we can probably do this anyways because these phases and it is the second card, so it should be working like that. Severum. Also, like, I don't like how you have to remember, basically, what the cards does. So, Gravitum, I remember it is the stun one. Severum is probably the Overwhelm. No, that is probably Infernum. So, Severum is... what did your GF say about the emote? I don't actually know. I don't think I asked there. But I can do it now. Che ne pensi dell'emote? L'emote. La mano italiana. She said that he's okay. It is okay. Like Pog, so good. It said that she's ok. And she said that she doesn't have that because she's not subbed on Twitch. Non c'hai il Prime? Okay, she said, what? Just okay? Like, yeah, like, man, she doesn't deserve me. Like, she doesn't like my hard work. Like, wow. So, Severum. Severum is actually like, lol, nice GF, not even a sub. Well, like, she said that she needs to do that on Prime from the computer, and she will do that later. But yeah, like, so bad, man. So, Severum is indeed alive still, which is not that bad here, because we can heal. Then we want Infernum is the Overwhelm one, so probably I prefer... Probably Infernum, because we are pretty close on killing him. So let's go for Severum here. We could have gave the Lunatic Shade Stalker the lifesteal. Ooh, Brood Awakening. So like, it's it's pretty bad that the first encounter, I am a sub, but as we said, nobody need to know about us. Someday we will run away together, far, far away. Man, I wish she doesn't hear us, but I'm waiting, man. I can't do that anymore. Please, come here. Guys, she noticed us. No, guys. No. Niente, amore, niente. Ti amo. No. Anyways, what do we do here? The Cloven Way, but we want to, you know, Nightfall. We could Behold the Infinite. Or we could Gifts from Beyond. Let's go for Gifts from Beyond. Let's actually see some APHELIOS action going on. And we can go for Calibrum, I guess. Or even like, again, Severum. I don't remember what weapon did I phase. And also, like, what if you play multiple of them? Let's go for Calibrum, it's the strongest. Probably Calibrum, Gravitum as well. Because you want to, you know, play a bit more defensively. So yeah, like, you can actually have more weapons at once. Ooh, is he going to kill our APHELIOS? That will suck, man. Please don't. Wow. 2 more subs for the goal. Like, yeah, like, I set that goal so long ago. But yeah, like, definitely, I can't wait for that. Crescendum, probably? Like, we summon Alran Shade Stalker, basically. Now Aphelios should be leveling up. Yes. Let's go, Aphelios level up. First game. Like, this animation, like, when I first saw that, I thought that it was something feet at 10. No, nothing at 10, unfortunately. But like, guys, how much damage are we taking here? Hand of Fleece? Yeah, those for sure. Because like, when we do the 1k phase reveal, my hands, of course, will be shown at some point. That's inevitable. So we see Crescendum, indeed. So let's then get Calibrum. But like, yeah, guys, when Aphelios actually levels up... Oh, we also see the Mountain Goat. Interesting. Let's go for these. Then we also get Calibrum. Easy hope the E look like this. Well, it will probably look like that. It's okay, Aphelios unfortunately dies. Do we have another one? Okay, no, that's just the Geese from Beyond. It is not a copy of Aphelios. What do we want to do here? The common way, like, let's actually kill him. I guess. Let's try to. By the way, like, those cards, like, I'm not so sure if they will end up being good or not. Like, the Cloven Way seems interesting, but probably, like, I don't know. It seems to be missing something. And also, like, the fact that you can stun champions, like, you can stun champions with it, but it only fully works against followers. So, like, it's a bit, you know, iffy. Probably Severum. Severum is the one with lifesteal, right? Because we actually want to heal for the future fights. So like Aphelios, the fact that you can always kind of have the lifesteal going on, it's nice. And like again, guys, I don't know in how much time the boss fight is. So like we are already like at almost 2/3 of our life total. So like I wouldn't want to just die very soon. So Severum, we can also get one more. Let's go for another Crescendum, probably. Let's get that that Nightfall, and we can get another Severum, so like we can fully heal, I guess. Is Aphelios Italian? No, probably still Latin. Or why is weapons called like that? They're Latin. Aphelios also is probably a declination of some sort in Latin. And you know, Latin is pretty common anyways in like, you know, literature or even card games. Also Greek, like old languages. He looks like a weeb. No, man. Let's go for Infernum, the Overwhelm one, if I'm correct. So that we can kill him, actually. But we have already the Cloven Way. Look at him. Like, yeah, definitely. You know, emo style. Doesn't look like a Chad. No, for sure. Let's go for Crescendum, even though this is probably the last weapon that we play. Let's go, guys. So yeah, in the end, we ended up at the 30. So like, we took no damage there, which is nice. So like, the first fight already, it's not trivial. Like, in most dungeon runs from like Hearthstone, like already the first fight, it's kinda interesting. So now support champion. Do we want to go for Zoe? Like, Zoe is definitely very strong with Aphelios. You cast a lot of different cards. So, like, Zoe should have a pretty easy time leveling up. That's a cool mode. Like, yeah. Very, very nice. View powers. Okay, so, you can see your current powers. We also see Darius with City Breaker, Nox and Guillotine. I don't really like that. Queen, Grizzled Ranger, Green Fang Warden. Like, I don't know how Scout synergy would be good here. Probably, like, yeah, Zoe has to be the thing. Let's see if we also get some powers. Oh, no, probably on the boss fights we get the power. So, okay, the next one is the boss fight. Can we see how many? Oh, okay. So, yeah, like, every third one is a boss fight, and you have to beat 9 battles. In this mode interaction, like it's Arson, the boss is talking trash to you and so on. Well, maybe like with the boss fights, actually, probably that will happen. I don't know. So Dead Rise. When an ally misrate dies, create a copy in deck. Okay, so infinite amounts of misrates coming at us. And also, like, I don't know if the bosses change every time. I'm probably thinking yes. Aphelios, Spacey Sketcher, something like interesting. It would be amazing if we also could get the Zoe, and in fact, Zoe with Challenger, useless. You know, like the something like the Charger. 1 mana for 1 Challenger, always lacking in PvE. Like, yeah. Instead, like when we are playing on ladder, it's the opposite. I don't really know. Like, let's go for a Spacey Sketcher. Let's search for that. The Charger, even a Messenger could be fine. Okay, let's go for a Messenger. Let's try to level up Zoe. We will also go for Aphelios, but we want to activate that Nightfall. Doggo. Also, like, did you know that they released a card, which is the Starbone, which is pretty meme, but it is in memorial of the dog of one of the designer, which just recently passed out. And, like, that's pretty cool. Like, respect for that. I'm pretty much of... Like, I wouldn't call myself an animalist, you know? But pretty close. So yeah, I kind of like those you know, emotional type of thing. The Charger, pretty nice there. But we'll probably be waiting on that because you want to actually challenge with it. Unfortunately, we already did attack. I didn't see the super cool star chart in my hand, to be honest. Great color. So yeah, like you see, guys, these like fights, as I was saying, are not so trivial. Like, they put a lot of pressure on you, and since you are ooh, how can you like flip the emote? That's crazy, man. Let's go for Paddle Star as well. Probably should have killed the miss rates instead. Don't really know. Let's go. Like, how can you do that? Tortured Prodigy. Points. Ah, I see. Okay, so we are pretty close on killing him. That's the good thing. Zoe is also pretty close on leveling up. The Colovan Way can give us elusive on everything, which is nice. But guys, like, we need to heal. Now it is even more... it has even more Charioteer. Wow. Also that with points, you can do that. That's crazy, man. We can... I don't know. Like, yeah, let's block that. Let's go for APHELIOS. Pretty late. And probably Calibrum. Like, yeah, guys, Calibrum is probably the most OP of them. 2 mana deal 3. It is low, but still, like, 2 mana deal 3. Like, and you can do that multiple times. Then let's go for Severum, the life steal 1. No, guys. Can we level her up? 9, yeah, so we can go for Build the Infinite. Let's go! Let's go, guys! Okay, now we can give everything elusive with the Nightfall stuff. But probably, like, I want to... Since we have lifesteal, I want to chill a bit so that we can actually heal back to full. The Reap Hand. I already imagine with the music, like, the one that goes... Dun, 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 like, I don't know how it really goes. Lifesteal... can we go for lifesteal immediately, or do we wait? Because that's actually, you know, the most important one. Let's just pass here. Like, let's chill, because we are totally winning, you know? So, like, let's take it slow. Spectral Matron, like, as soon as I say the Torture Prodigy doesn't... Ooh, we don't have a Celestial. So let's solve that. Let's go for Moonsilver. So, you know, we make big stuff so that the lifesteal unit is hitting for more. We're actually taking quite a bit of damage here. Zue can actually go. She did her job. We need APHELIOS to continue on generating the lifesteal stuff. And also, like... because APHELIOS didn't level up yet. I see. Do we keep the mana? Probably yes. Because next turn we can go for Severum. So, okay, let's go for these. Let's stun it. By the way, like, this fact that you can, you know, stall out the games, it's not necessarily good. Probably Gravitum, so that we can stall a bit more. Yeah, let's go for that. Like, you know, you kinda need to stall the games so that you can heal back. This doesn't have quick attack yet. So yeah, let's go for this. We heal for 8. Yeah, just pass. Let's take it slow. We didn't play 2 cards. Probably should have. Okay, so now APHELIOS is leveling up. Let's go for Griefs from Beyond. Let's get that Severum again. Let's go for these. Sky Charge. And yeah, now we are completely winning. Let's go for Gravitum. Now, do we get 2 weapons? Because one is already phased. Bleeding Whale doesn't do much here. Sadly for him. So let me actually understand. So we got Gravitum, which was the last one that we phased. Crescendum, probably. APHELIOS level up.
The moon speaks, APHELIOS. You are its voice.
By the way, guys, this is crazy. Like, are you seeing this? Everything with elusive. Healing for 8. So unfortunately we didn't go back to 30, but like we went from 10 to 26, which is pretty good in my opinion. Okay. Ooh, I see champion item. Wow, what is this, guys? And also, like, they just straight up got them from LOL, I'm guessing. Insane. Also, like, what is this? Like, you can just get a common, which is clearly worse than a rare one. So, like, select an item to add. Yes, like, yeah, they just took them from LOL. But yeah, like, that's crazy, man. Select an item to add to one of your champions and get an extra copy of that champion. Ooh, okay. So we definitely want one more APHELIOS. And what do we want on that APHELIOS? Well, probably Phage. Like, I don't see how... Barrier is nice and all. But, like, yeah, Phage, it's... because we want the APHELIOS to survive more, you know? And, like, Barrier is also defensive, but, like, it only works for one round. Instead of, like, getting it to at +2/+2. Also, like, it's interesting. What if you go for Zoe, and then Zoe suddenly becomes a 1-mana 3/3 elusive? Phage is better on the add carry for sure. I see. So, like, you know, I kind of like Zoe having +2/+2. Because, of course, it is much stronger on cheaper cards. Like, imagine getting +2/+2 on Aurelion Sol, for example. Go for crit, easy carry. So Phage is probably a crit weapon, which, you know, didn't quite translate here. We just get +2/+2. Probably a critical in Legends of Runeterra. What could it be? Like, quick attack is for long range type of things. Critical, what could it be? Double attack, but then doesn't really make sense. So, but yeah, like, even though I like the fact that Zoe being a 3/3, but, like, I like more getting more champions. So that, you know, you have to consider those two things. Like, this item is probably better on Zoe, but since we want also the extra copy of that champion, then we have to kind of pick APHELIOS. And so that's my reasoning behind it. Reinforcement. Select a card and add 2 copies to your deck. Okay. We don't really are a Daybreak style of players. Caustic Cask, like, come on. What does Dor speak? Phage on AP carry? Blasphemy. AP is Zoe? Or, like, AP? What is it? AP is probably attack points, I guess. So, like, did I put Phage on the wrong carry? Like, guys, really, I don't know here. Ability power. I see, ability power. We don't have activated, like, the Daybreak. It is for Maze, like Zoe. I see. Okay. I see. Instead, like, what is the other one? DP, damage, power. Like, probably Sun Guardian. Attack damage, AD. I see. AD, yeah. Let's go for Sun Guardian, yeah, like... Those picks suck. We see Trash. Rare. Yes, a rare power. Start with Vows of Ilia. When Trash levels up, create 3 Shadow Isle champions in your deck. What? Crazy. Vows of Ilia. So, like, he's getting to... Trash, I'm guessing, on turn 4. Like, turn 5, yeah, because... What do you think about Sun Guardian face and eyes? Am I missing something here? Like, am I thinking, what are you thinking? Like, you know, the shape is kind of strange. If you... kind of hot. Like, yeah. A pretty big nose, if you may ask. Oh, so we do get the trash talking. You aren't going anywhere. So just that? I expected more from Trash. You know, Trash talking is... trash talking, like, it's in the name already. Let's go for Zoe. Back there. Super cool Star Shard. Let's go. I'm probably keeping the mana for the weapon immediately. Like, I want to also, you know... Oh, you also can see the item on the card. Like, guys... They went crazy this patch. Like, literally, guys, the single player mode is probably the most exciting thing to be excited for. Moonglow on APHELIOS seems kinda strong. And also like a 3-mana 5/5 is also kinda interesting. Calibrum, the strongest by far. Warden Spray. Unfortunate that he had the blocker for the APHELIOS, but we are denying his Voice of Helia. And like, you know, in this match we can be a bit more crazy, because we know that we are going back to full health, you know? So like we don't need to be defensive or whatever. Like we can just kill him. No, Black Spear? No, guys. Is our APHELIOS dying? Like we have another one, right? Yeah. We have 2 more, so like... Chill. We are chill, guys. Let's go for Calibrum, and we go for probably Gravitum, because we want to stun, for example, Thresh. But why do we see Thresh already? Like, does he always have Thresh in hand? So he went for Doombeast. Super cool style chart. Maybe like we want a blocker for that, but then like, what do we block it with? Granny Shade Stalker? Like we're probably still playing Granny Shade Stalker for the value trade there instead. Yeah.
Must we fight?
Must we fight? So next turn we would like to go for APHELIOS. Ah, yeah, also, did they raise the sub fee? I don't know, man. Because, you know, I am more in the part of, like, you know, the content creator. I don't really use Twitch as an user. So, like, I don't really have a clue. And I didn't check that yeah, by myself, basically. We would like to activate the Nightfall. We also would like to go for Moonglow. But let's keep Moon Silver. It was 4.99 and now it is 6.99. Wow. If that's true, then it's a kinda big increase. I don't know why they did that. Like, I don't really have a clue, man. Maybe I changed something, but I don't think it isn't on my part. I don't really know. Let's go for Calibrum again. We just want to play one weapon. So Thresh. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, no, man. Like, really, I don't really know. Like, going from, you know, 5 to 7, need more research. Maybe we just don't attack with APHELIOS, but like, I'm guessing... Oh, and also, like, the Thresh is dying, by the way. Ah, no, it is just followers, okay. So let's protect that the APHELIOS. I wouldn't like another Black Spear or something like that. And also, like, you know, he was going to kill him anyways. Then we have Calibrum, right? Okay, so we can kill the Thresh, actually. And yeah, we take the 3. You don't watch Twitch or YouTube that much? I watch a lot of YouTube, but like Twitch, probably none at all. Like, really. I am, you know, I just stream on Twitch. I don't really ever go to Twitch for any other reasons. Probably Gravitum. Because again, to a follower only. I see.
See as I see.
Let's go for Infernum. Like, we are killing him next turn anyways. But maybe he has some sort of, like, answer. Like, yeah, Gravitum there. Ah, okay, yeah. Gravitum there was unnecessary. Let's go for Infernum. So, something like, you know, at bar speed, I want to go for it in the minimum amounts of actions possible. Then let's go also for probably a Calib. This is only a follower. Now I get why you don't know Twitch meme culture. Yeah, exactly. Like, YouTube quite a lot of it, but like Twitch, not so much. For example, like the frog meme that got removed pretty recently. Like, I didn't have a clue of such things. Let's go for, I don't really know, probably a Crescendum. Let's try to swarm him. And here, let's go for another Crescendum. Now APHELIOS should be leveling up, so we get a quick attack overwhelm. Also, like, I'm thinking if we can build these, in a constructed type of thing. Like, I'm thinking about, what do we go for? Calibrum? Doesn't really make sense there. Probably Severum again. Oh, also Zoe leveling up. Like, yeah, definitely I could see a Zoe APHELIOS for sure. Like, you are seeing how much this is, it's very fast. But then, like, what else could we have? Well, also elusive? Does this also has elusive? Because it was summoned. When you summon, right? Ah, and also when I level up, grant your Nexus. When you summon an ally, grant its keyword to all allies. That's interesting. Like, did they change the wording on that? Because I remember it was for the rest of the game. But then, like, you can't really see that on your Nexus anyways. So many strange things there. And, yeah. Like, this is also Challenger. Why? Ah, because these... Strange that it got... Challenger, but not elusive. Am I missing something here? Anyways. So, easy win there. Yeah, they actually changed the wording on Zoe. But then, like, you can't really see the passive effects on their Nexus anyways. So, like... Because, I mean, I get that a lot of players maybe had confusion with what was going on because they removed the Zoe, but then the effect still went on. Anyway, so we see a rare passive power. But then, like, common, when your hand is empty, draw 1. Cool. Spells linger. Your spells cost 1 less. Wow, with like, APHELIOS, this seems completely crazy. Out of the gates, start of the game, summon a 2-cost unit from your deck. I see, like, this is pretty aggressive, but, like, Spells Linger with APHELIOS seems completely broken. Like, you can cast your weapons for free, basically, when APHELIOS is leveling up. So, like, yeah. Reinforcements. Wow, Feel the Rush would be kind of crazy with also Zoe being an elusive. He's from beyond. She's... Oh, okay. For a moment, I thought this was still a 2. Like, I don't know, man. Now that we have the Spells Linger, like, it feels kind of broken to cast Field Rush 1 turn earlier. So, like, you know what? Yeah, let's go for Field Rush. Let's go crazy, guys. Hunters. So, a rare power-up. Round start, give the weakest enemy vulnerable this round. Okay, pretty threatening. It was a give, right? It was not a grant vulnerable. So, by the way, like, I didn't know it was kind of long, you know? It's a pretty long single-player experience, which I like. But then, like, I don't think we will have time for, you know, even a bit of grind. It's already kind of late. Like, I could be doing at least some games, but we will see. So, yeah, Zoe. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. Also, ooh, wow, guys. Like, also the super cool star chart costing basically half the amount. Like, Spells Linger is pretty broken. We see the vulnerable. Stalking Wolf. This gets Challenger. Let's probably go for... I don't know, Moonglow? This is still dying. Let's still keep the Moonglow for APHELIOS. And maybe we could have gotten the 2-1. But no, like, let's just leave like that. Unfortunately, the Zoe is dying. It's kind of redundant, though, to have, like, a Challenger with a vulnerable relic, basically. Let's call them like that. Now we see APHELIOS. Do you want to use the APHELIOS to actually kill that? Probably not. Let's go for Spacey Sketcher. I don't really like Behold the Infinite. Equinox, the Serpent as well. Seems interesting. Let's go for the Serpent.
Here's where I paint my constellation.
Avarice and Trapper. Let's go for Gifts from Beyond. Let's take the Calibrum to remove that. Then let's take probably Gravitum. Because again, now we want to keep our Nexus healthy, because we are pretty far away from the boss. This is dying. We could apply a bit of pressure with the Serpent as well, so let's do that.
Like this.
You could have Elixir of Iron and stuff like that, but then like we are still killing that with the Serpent later on. Now we don't have a Nightfall activator, which pretty much sucks. Do you want to just play APHELIOS as it is? Probably not. Probably no. Do we pass though? It seems like a yes. Sleepy Bubble, Trouble Bubble. Not so strong. Okay, let's go for these next turn. Ooh, Calling Strike on that is pretty expensive. Let's see if he plays something. Wielding Stones. Do we want to kill that or the Bubbling Jerk? Probably that. So let's stun that. Now we have the Nightfall trigger, so we can also cast the weapon. Like, wow, guys, spells linger? Totally insane. Like, with all those cheap spells. Let's also go for APHELIOS first. Because we can play 2 cards in a round. Let's take Calibrum again. Let's go for Calibrum first, and we take Gravitum. Oh, this is Calibrum, and we want to get Calibrum. No, we want to get Gravitum off of that. Like, wow, guys, it is so confusing to remember all those spells. Okay, so now we see the Gravitum. And we probably keep the Moonglow for next turn, because we want to play 2 cards in a round, you know? Whatever he plays, we are stunning it. Let's go for Crescendum. And also, like, I kind of like the fact that probably, like, correct me if I'm wrong, like, you can get to Crescendum, which is, no, Calibrum, which is the DO3, if you are always going for, like, Crescendum, Gravitum. I don't know, like, if you can always cycle in 3 weapons that you cycle through, like, you can get to the one that you want. Next turn we could be killing him. Let's actually go for the Cloven Way there, because those are both stunned. Correct me if I'm wrong. Then we also go for Crescendum. Ooh, Calling Strike. Ooh, now I regret not going for Moonglow. But yeah, like, I guess the APHELIOS had to die. Let's still go for Crescendum and let's face Calibrum. So now you can get back to Calibrum. Like, you can get to... You can play the same weapon over and over in 3 weapons that you face, basically. So those are both still stunned. Let's start with Gifts from Beyond, so that this is also Nightfall. Let's... can we perma-stun everything? Like, we just go for Gravitum. Gravitum also seems kind of broken. Like, you can remove blockers and attackers pretty much for all the game. So APHELIOS, 6/6. And we go for another Gravitum. Like, really. Now we are almost killing him. How much damage are we doing? 14, right? Now with Frostbite a bit less. But yeah, so let's go for Moonglow. We like learned the lesson. Don't want our APHELIOS to die. I should have played the Gravitum first. We missed the weapon. Let's go for Crescendum. Let's swarm the board. So okay, now we are dealing 13, right? Yeah, let's keep the gravitum. So like if you have already a weapon in hand, you don't get another one. So like you can't go for like multiple of them. Let's go for crescendum. Ooh, probably let's stun the challenger. Like I mean, these are still overwhelm anyways. So I know probably. What can he kill with the 3-2? We don't really care. Let's go for crescendum and let's stun the 5-5. But then like you can play more than one with the feathers gifts from beyond, or gifts from beyond in general. R5-5 from him. Let's go for White Flame Fury. We get the crescendum. Then we can go for a feathers gift beyond. Wow, guys, we didn't like he didn't touch our Nexus in this game. Let's go for Calibrum. Another goat. And yeah, let's just wait. We see the Calibrum. Ooh, Field Rush. Yeah, let's go for the Calibrum first. Let's take Gravitum, I guess. Take Heart, wow. Crazy, man. I guess let's take the 50-50 with Zoe being summoned here. I mean, we still don't really need because the Gravitum is stunning something. But like, yeah, we got the Zoe, so that's pretty nice. So let's Crescendum, I guess. Like, this is pretty much overkill at this point. And then we can go for another Gravitum. Like, wow, guys, like, if this was how Constructed works, like, this deck is completely crazy. Like, you can always remove the blockers. You can do some crazy stuff. But then, like, unfortunately, the weapons are not discounted by one in Constructed. And you also don't get Challenger on everything. And also, like, you probably don't have such a small deck. So it's more consistent to draw APHELIOS. And your opponent is actually Cajun Ziki, APHELIOS Pog. Like, yeah, it's definitely pretty interesting. But, like, I don't know how it will apply in Constructed. So let's see now what we get. So we also completed one quest. Ooh, now you can select a card with an item and add 2 copies to your deck. Ah, so like now a card has also the item. If I'm... Like... What do you have to do? Like, so I took these. What? How does this work? Select a card with an item and add 2 copies. Probably only the item. Have you played the League before? No. I didn't. So Tear of the Goddess. I see. So this is 3 mana, Star Shaping, which actually is instead 2. 2 mana, because we have the Spells Linger. Frozen Mallet, +4/+4, but costs 2 more. So this will be a 4 mana, 7/5. Which is pretty big, but not so crazy. Herald of Spring, this will be a 2 mana 4/4, which is Lifesteal. This could be interesting, because as I said, we need the health to get to the boss, you know? So, probably Herald of Spring. I also like Iceveil Archer, but, you know, it's a pretty cheap unit, because you actually want the effect more. So, like, increasing the cost here doesn't make it so strong. And Star Shaping also kinda works in the same way for Herald of Spring. Also invoke cards, but then like it's pretty. Those are pretty expensive. Like you with the Tear of Goddess and the Spells Linger, like this can cost 2, but then you still have to wait for turn 7 to go for it. Like, you know what? Like, let's go instead for Star Shaping, because again, it heals. Oh, so we can get more reinforcements. Select a card in your deck and add an item and an additional copy to your deck. Okay. Okay, so Ancient Coin, these will cost 1 less, so 5 mana, 8/7, or Frozen Mallet, 6 mana, 8/8, Fury, or Zoe with Challenger. They already kind of have Challenger, and you know, Zoe with Challenger is pretty useless, but I probably like more having an additional copy of Zoe in the deck. So let's go for Zoe. Like, Challenger is pretty useless there. Start with Scar Grounds, I see. By the way, like, crazy funny mode, like, really. Like, it's a discovery because, you know, we're seeing together how this works, and like it's pretty great. So Zoe with Challenger. Well, like, I love the item there. Give some Beyond, Build the Infinite. I don't know. Like, we can actually keep them because now they cost 1 less. We can turbo level up Zoe. And he's in Freljord, so probably doesn't have a lot of removals. Like, probably only Avalanche. He could be running Avalanche because he also has, you know, the Scar Ground, the self-damaging style of effects. Let's try to get the Moonglow immediately so that we can protect our Zoe. In fact, we get the Moonglow. And then we also have the Cloven Way to get everything Overwhelm. It would be better to have something with Elusive, so like Night... what is that? The Lunar Shade Stalker? Need to pog out after this match. I see. Unfortunately, like, you can see the hand of this. But yeah, I get it. Let's go for Behold the Infinite. The Serpent. We can get the Serpent from the invokes of Zoe. And since I want to level her up very quickly, it is probably better to take the Traveler. So like, Zoe is already 3 out of 10. I see another Moonglow. Let's go for the Messenger. Because again, if it is not clear, I want to level the Zoe up pretty quickly. We have the Star Shaping, so we don't really care about taking damage next turn. Like, as long as he's not buffing them with the Scar Grounds, we are good.
We feast tonight, Varg.
Okay, so let's go for Gifts from Beyond. Let's go for Calibrum as well. Let's play the Calibrum first. Let's go for Gravitum. Let's remove that. Guys, really, going for Calibrum is pretty dope. Yeah, we can take that. Now let's go for Aphelios. Let's go for another Calibrum.
As darkness falls, the moon rises.
Like, probably I should have switched weapons because of, you know, Zoe. Because again, I want to level her up. Now let's go for Gravitum.
See as I see.
Then the Messenger, probably. Yeah, we want to keep the Lunar Shade Stalker. Because, Crescendum. Because we want to have the Elusive to grant everything Elusive. Pogitum. They have to make that weapon. Pogitum. So let's go for these. We can also attack with Zoe.
Don't let my size fool you.
Hey, okay. Super cool Star Shot. Let's go for Moon Silver. Let's go, guys. Moon Silver. This is 8 out of 10. So next turn we can go for Moon Silver, Star Shaping. We are at 29. Then we go for Lunar Shade Stalker, and we win the game. Like the turn after. Another Zoe. Scartane Stefan. Oh, we already took the Moon Silver. Because by playing the Moon Silver, I thought that Lady Zoe was leveling up. The Scourge. How much mana do we have? Probably Cosmic Inspiration then, to go for the OTK. Crescendum, then let's go for Severum. It's the heal one, right? So like we go to full 30. We are very safe.
For us. Our path is
APHELIOS is also leveling up.
now. We must walk it.
And probably the Traveler. And then next turn we go for Runanishi Stalker. I don't know. Another Cosmic Inspiration seems like overkill. Like, since we are here for fun, you know, we may as well make this funny. Now Zoe can actually die, but you know, we can value trade, so let's do that. We take 2. That's fine. Wow. Big 0 fire. So next turn we should be getting Severum, right? So like we are still healing to full anyways. Let's go. Oh, I should have phased first. Like, no, that doesn't really matter. And we take Infernum for Overwhelm. Oh, I should have played Runanishi Stalker. Like, yeah, I'm completely memeing these out.
From darkness, light.
Infernum, and then we take probably Crescendo. Let's kill that Tarzak.
Press forward.
Wow.
Another day.
Gems for free, by the way. Behold the Infinite for free. It was already free anyways. Behold the Infinite. I don't know. The Destroy. Oh, also like you already see the +2/+2 from Cosmic Inspiration also when you invoke it. Wow. Like I don't know how much it takes to get a code to work like that. Pretty crazy. Then yeah. Like we are completely winning, of course. Like I don't really need to think too much here. Free Crescendum. Let's go for Severum if in some ways we take damage.
A crescent path opens before us.
By the way, like this is summoned, you know? So like again, now Zoe should give elusive to everything. This is probably a bad interaction. I don't know if like Nightfall, what does it say? But honestly, if this is not the first card you play in a round. So like since probably this gets elusive after it is played, then it doesn't grant elusive. But like it seems wrong. It seems like a wrong interaction.
Is this what you see?
Guide him.
Or at least like not how the interaction should work. Last card for me, Bloodsworn Pledge. So like let's see if with Lunar, probably because it is summoned from Severum. So you see, that's interesting. If you actually play the Runanishi Stalker and it is played, not summoned, then the Zoe like gives elusive to everything. Instead, with as we saw before, with the Crescendum, actually we don't need to play that now. I can't undo that. Yeah, I can by clicking there. Yeah, that, by the way, it's kind of interesting. Here, guys, like, we completely won, by the way. Like, he's out of cards, we are full on hand, we have a full board. We are at 30 health, like... We probably are winning this. Like, this is a crazy deck. Easy. So, unfortunately, Match T, now you say that you have to leave us, so... have a good whatever thing you need to do. So, Poro's next. When cast, summon a random 1-cost Poro. Interesting. Build the infinite elixir of skill. When cast, draw 1. Wow. And as always, see ya. See ya, yeah. Spell reinforcements. So, Remembrance, -1 cost. Here, probably Elixir of Skill. Behold the Infinite is already a 1 mana spell, because we have the spell's Linger. It's kind of nice because we want Invoke, we want to play multiple cards with Zoe. So, like, yeah, Behold the Infinite seems like a pretty good pick there. Then we get a Spacey Sketcher. Another Field Rush, when cast draw 1 doesn't really... It's not so great there. Or... you can draw 1 with Zoe, and you add a copy. So again, like, we go full Zoe mode, and also, like, I don't know if the item stacks. Probably yes. So, like, it's pretty, yeah, they definitely stack. So, like, yeah, you can see. Oh, you can't, oh yeah, you can see them here. So yeah, now the Zoe are a 1 mana unit. Ooh, epic reinforcements. So, like, I'm guessing there is also a champion. Not a real reinforcements, an epic power-up. So, like, yeah, there could be a champion power-up as well. Epic when you summon an ally, grant it +1/+1. Ooh. So, like, permanent Grand Plaza, per nerf, without the challenger. Seems pretty broken. And also, like, he's only on Freljord, so he will not summon a lot of units, but he will play, for sure. So, Shaping, Species Catcher. We probably mulligan everything except the APHELIOS. Like, we have a lot of Zoes in deck, so yeah, you see. And, you know, like, we are drawing with them. Only the strong survive. If you say so. We also have a Field Rush immediately in the opener. So, like, yeah, guys, the spells Linger with APHELIOS, like, the first pick being that, already won us the game immediately. Ruthless Raider. Okay, next turn we can go for APHELIOS. We play the super cool Star Chart because we want to get another one. Moonglow, very strong there. We saw that they can remove our stuff, so... Let's pick Calibrum here, of course. I always want to pick Calibrum. Ember Maiden, interesting. So, like, we can either kill that, or we can save the Zoe. It's better to kill that, actually, because we don't want the Moonglow to just be wasted like that. Should we attack with APHELIOS to kill the 4-2? Probably yes. Like, if he has an Avalanche, that would be pretty bad. But, like, we can heal him anyways, so, like, it feels pretty strong to remove his threat with a value trade.
Let the flames take you.
So, like, unfortunately, we can go for Gifts from Beyond to use the Calibrum there.
Through darkness, I see.
And we want Gravitum, because, again, this is the boss fight, so we don't really need to heal. We know already that he has always a Sejuani, like a champion in hand, always. Let's go for Crescendum. You know, let's cycle through our weapons. Let's protect that Zoe. Already APHELIOS is 3 out of 4, so we can level him up. Let's do that. Probably Christian Strike. Like, let's go for a stun. Calibrum.
Also fear the truth.
The moon speaks, APHELIOS. You are its voice.
Ursine Spirit Walker. This is 8 out of 10. Can we stun it? We push quite a bit of damage. Nine out of 10. Unfortunately, we can't level her up this turn. Like, maybe if we went for the Spacey Sketcher.
For truth.
Like, yeah, guys, now maybe I'm too excited about this because, of course, we see crazy stuff with, you know, the power-ups and everything. But, like,
You own what you take.
the Zoe APHELIOS seems actually competitive, really. So we went for the Frostbite there. Interesting choice. Let's go for Cosmic Inspiration.
In times of crisis, an aspect descends to herald the reshaping of worlds.
Those like the...
Attack.
I didn't notice it, but did like the bubble, what it was, Bubble Star? What, I don't remember the name of that card, but like it was at Zoe's bubble, whatever. Did it draw a card since that Zoe had that item? That was also the champion spell with the same item, or it doesn't. So yeah, it gets a bit of damage through, but we don't care because again this is the boss fight.
You were weak.
Crescendum, Calibum, sorry. And then we take Gravitum to stun the Sejuani next turn and go for the kill. Let's try to get also next turn the elusive one from those, because then we can also give everything elusive and this is a pretty easy win. Zoe. So like yeah, it works. It should work. Let me just check. Like this should draw as a card. So we see the Paddle Star, but we are not drawing a card. I see. So yeah, it was too good to be true. Like if they also programmed that, that was crazy. Let's go for Infernum if we don't get the Lucy from the Spacey Sketcher. Flash Freeze. Let's go for Spacey Sketcher. Let's discard the Infield Rush. And yeah, we see the Trickster. Actually, you know, like we can probably push for more units. Like he's not summoning stuff anyways. So let's go for, you know, Swarm style of thing. By the way, I love that animation whenever a power activates. That's crazy. Okay, then passive power. Select a passive power. No rare, no epic this time. Immortality. Common start of game, heal your Nexus 10. I don't like that. We can already play defensively to avoid getting in bad situations. Higher education. When you draw a card, give allies +1/+0 this round. Seems interesting. Flexible game plan. Start of game, draw 1. That's pretty bad. When you draw a card, give allies, but this could be pretty insane. Like we go very, like we have a lot of elusives. We have a lot of cheap units. Like these seems by far the strongest choice. Ooh, now we see an epic Antrus Machete. Like in Italian we pronounce these machete. I don't know if in English it's the same way. Rare -1 cost. So imagine 0 mana Zoe. Like that would be crazy. Tough seems pretty lame. Antrus Machete. Like, imagine Zoe giving us the super cool star chart. Double super cool star chart. This seems pretty broken. That seems pretty broken. Like, a Scout on a Nexus Strike. Imagine this on Teemo as well. Like, that seems pretty crazy, indeed. So now we are getting close to our last boss, which is Victor this time. Another epic power-up. Start with X-Core Foundry, your cards cost 1 less. Wow. So now we are drawing a lot. And, you know, since we, like, chose that power-up with, you know, give +1/+0 to all your allies when you draw a card. So, like, now we give +2/+0 every time. Every turn, basically. So, yeah, let's go for Runeshade Stalker. Unfortunately, not Zoe. Wow, your Nexus health is still 30-30. Like, yeah. Untouched. Like, probably only the first game we took a bit of damage. But then we were all good. Wow, also all these units cost 1 less. All these cars actually cost 1 less. Okay, this is gonna be pretty difficult. We have more cars than him. So, like, the mill strategy is indeed a consideration here. He's going very, very aggressively. So, okay, let's go for Mountain Goat. Let's block that 4-3. Okay, I want to avoid taking too much damage. So, like, I don't really care about the Champ Pack Pickpocket stealing a spell. I mean, like, if he gets Field Rush, that would be pretty bad. But, like, I am positive that he will not. So, Behold the Infinite now is drawing us a card. How many cards do we have in hand? 10. That's difficult. So, let's go for Behold the Infinite. But this, wow, guys, like, this game, it's gonna be impossible to not overdraw. The Trickster, again, elusives, he probably doesn't have an answer to... No! No! Because we draw before, since it was Behold the Infinite. Wow. Anyways, so let's go for APHELIOS, we get the weapon. Let's go for Calibrum, as always. Clamp of Worms. I don't know, like, let's be safe, let's play it safe, let's remove this. No, guys, no. Wow, that's pretty bad. As I say, this one is gonna be difficult. We're also overdrawing. All those path caps, like, our deck is gonna get in pretty close. Like, he's very, like, he's drawing a lot. Those are still happening, I guess.
But there's so much cool stuff in the set.
What do we do here, guys? This situation is very bad, actually. I guess let's go for Calibrum. Let's go for Severum for the heal. Like, even though, like, we probably will not be getting the weapon anyways, because we don't have APHELIOS on play. Let's go for Runeshade Stalker, put a bit of pressure on him. Let's go for nothing. Probably let's put a gem on it, because we don't want to be overdrawing every time. He's at 13 cards, so we have 7 more turns for him to die. Wow, Zoe, very nice there. That we actually got that Zoe. So now these are scouts, guys. Star Shaving very strong there. What can we go for here? Let's go for Spacey Sketcher. Let's discard the White Flame Protector. Doesn't really do much here. The Serpent, the Challenger is also the Charger. It's also pretty good. Yeah, the Charger also gets Challenger because of that. So let's go actually for the Charger. So now this is a very strong turn for us. We definitely need to kill that. This is a very strong turn for us. We can pretty much, you know, recover the board. We have the heal that we needed. No. No, guys. We needed that Zoe. We doesn't scout. No, guys. I guess it's how it goes. So yeah, we can do anything. No. So let's make that happen. All these cards cost 1 less, by the way. I was not playing around anything, you know? Because it was at 0 mana. Like, I didn't consider that. So yeah, let's go for these, just because we draw a card, so we're dealing more damage, actually. Crushing Strike is good for... but also Meteor Shower. Yeah, let's probably go for Meteor Shower. APHELIOS. Nice. We're still at 2. Let's go for Star Shaping. Cosmic Inspiration is nice. Yeah, let's go for Cosmic Inspiration.
Ooh, that's new.
Whatever the cost.
So we dealt quite a lot of damage this turn. How many cards we have in hand? 8, so we are not even overdrawing, which is a pretty good accomplishment. Okay. Okay. He's also like, wow, DZI, like he's keeping the puff caps because he knows that the less cards we have in the deck, the more dense of puff caps the deck actually is. So wow, guys, I'm impressed with how well they programmed everything. Next turn we could go for Field Rush, so that's definitely a consideration. We don't have a cheap way except Sleepy Troll Bubble to trigger the APHELIOS Nightfall as well as the Runeterra Stalker. Nightfall. So let's go for that. We can almost level up APHELIOS this turn. Let's go for Calibrum always. So strong. So now he's going for the puff caps. This sucks a bit because we actually need to heal a bit this game. And I don't know if we will be able to keep at you know, 30 health even this time. Cherry. Like that relic is pretty broken. Let's go for a Severum now. Oh, we do have a Severum in hand, so let's go for yeah, probably another Severum. Let's I don't know, probably Crescendum. I don't really. Let's go for Crescendum. We have to be careful about, you know, not overdrawing. We are at 10 right now, right? Yes. We don't really want to necessarily play Runeterra Stalker. We actually want to remove stuff. So let's go for these. And then probably Crescendum to develop some blockers. We can get rid of the 5/5. Crescendum, let's face a Severum, because like we played the Severum. If this is how it works, we play the Severum next round and it gives back the Severum immediately. But then like this and needs to face something else. And if we have a weapon in hand, we already established that you don't get another. Okay, so let's go for this. We generate a gem. We can heal that. What? 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 Why not there? Okay, so now I take back the good programming on the AI that it was done. Take it back. Let's heal these because maybe he runs another Champunk, whatever, that deals 1 to everything. We saw that card, so. Okay, so next turn, APHELIOS is leveling up. Nice. Zoe, good. That we're not overdrawing these. What, 3 puff caps? We had. Okay. I had only 10 cards. No, guys, Magnum Opus. This also dealer to the enemy Nexus. Wow. I wonder, but he's obliterating cards. Like next turn, he's almost dying. How many cards do we have? 9. Okay, so he's dying from milling. This was just a matter of surviving. Wow, for just 1, he killed our APHELIOS. Okay, so this is pretty scary. We can't activate Nightfall. We don't have mana for Field Rush. So like, let's go for White Flame Protector, I guess. We kinda need to block the 6/6. And now, my idea here is to go for Field Rush, then play the Severum on the Field Rush. The Field Rush stuff. Let's try to not die from Puff Cups, by the way.
I will not suffer fools.
Beyond the Infinite draws us a card. This means that this will go to +1, basically. +1 attack. Okay, APHELIOS. Nice. Crazy plays there. Let's go for Moon Silver on the APHELIOS. Let's play the APHELIOS. The only way you can get multiple weapons is like this. And what do we want to go for? Probably not the Severum. Yeah, like next turn we will try to draw. Also, like, can we do that? Yeah, to build the Infinite. But we are... Okay, so we can give the Zoe more attack. So Infernum. No, don't kill the Zoe, please. Not a Mystic Shot. No, guys. No. And yeah, we can do anything. But we have another one. We have another one. This will not have the same attack. Okay, so the Moon Weapon also is still casted. So it only needs to be casted for the APHELIOS to level up.
What do you mean I'm not on the list?
What does Infernum do again? I only remember what the others ones do. Infernum, it is +2/+1 overwhelm, if I remember. So let's go for Severum. Then and now, what do we want? Infernum? Like, we don't want to finish the game, so let's go for Gravitum instead. Let's, you know, stun him a bit. Oh, but like, he has no more cards. So like, we need to gain as much life as possible this turn. How do we do that? Then the best way is... oh, we can't Cosmic Inspiration because... We can behold the Infinite. We can behold the Infinite. So that we draw a card. We can go for the Messenger. How many cards do we have? The Messenger also draws us a card. If we don't have, you know, already 10 cards in hand. No, we didn't. Okay, so we are healing 10. Can go for Zoe. This draws one more card. How many? But like, because we get +1. But like, is it worth it to draw all that much cards? And also, like, we can draw more because then, I mean, we are still drawing 2 next turn. Wow, guys, it's so intense. Like, we definitely go for Cosmic Inspiration, and then can go for a Zoe. On average, we are taking less than 1 damage from the Puff Cups. So like getting the +1 there is the mathematically best move. We are healing more. So let's... and in fact, like we got the lucky Zoe. Just for the memes, let's Gravitum. Oh, we could get another Severum, probably. I don't know if we can get another Severum. Severum being the one that, you know, you heal. We could have healed to max if it was a thing. Then we can build the Infinite. Then now it is not good to go for build the Infinite. We are taking 1 on average. Oh, but no, the Behold the Infinite on the deck draws as a card. And Zoe is not even leveled up, so like, what am I talking about? And so yeah, guys, next turn he will overdraw. And we will win. Like now imagine if they didn't program the AI to lose when they draw cards when they don't have them. That would be pretty sick. No, guys. No. What? Like, we are still barely there? Just because we have the Zoe Sleepy Trouble Bubble, you know? So, like, we shuffle one more card, we are at 2, and we don't die. But, like, they really didn't do that. This AI doesn't die. What? Wow, guys. So we need to actually kill him. How do we do that? We definitely don't want to draw. We have the Cloven Way next turn. Paddle Stars seem okay. Seems okay. We can probably Paddle Star on the 3-2. We see Infernum. It is just for this round, so do we want to keep that? We have the one Cloven Way now. Okay, I'm not, like, this is still stunned. Oh, okay, see, so no. He's trying to not let us kill him. Then, like, super cool Star Shard. Seems okay, reasonable. Cushion Strike, Moon Silver, these, all of them are pretty bad. Then, I guess, Runny Shade Stalker.
Invisible to the idiot.
Okay, we should be good to go. Like, guys, preemptively, let's go for another Zoe Sleepy Trouble Bubble, just because I don't want him to have, like, a Veteran Investigator. You know, we both draw one card and we die. Okay, so he doesn't have a unit. Let's still try to generate the most amount of damage possible. And that will probably be... Let's play Infernum first on APHELIOS, and let's go for... Calibrum was the deal 3 damage. Crescendum summons a unit, so those are pretty much not what we need right now. Let's go for Calibrum. Let's give this Overwhelm if he has another unit, for example. We immediately get the Calibrum, so we can get another Severum. So we can still heal back to full. Wow. Severum... Ah, not really, not really. Because we can't phase a second weapon. 2 weapons in a round. Can't happen. Wow, guys. That was a pretty sick turn. Spaces Catcher on the Charger, I guess. And also Zoe leveling up, by the way. Out of nowhere. I don't know, what that last card could it be? We don't have AOEs in our deck, so it can't be the one that he stole at the start of the game. So maybe I'm being too careful about it, but like I don't want to lose from the, you know. We can attack with Zoe first. Yeah, he doesn't seem to have an answer. And we didn't life steal that much. So we are at 17. Wow, that game was actually pretty close. And also, like, in the end we were almost dead from the, you know, the meal mechanic. If I had more copies of APHELIOS and Zoe, maybe I could have, you know, always have played the champion spells and always shuffle them back. So, like, I could have stalled the game and actually heal back to full, but that didn't happen. So again, like, they are offering the Zoe again, and like with the pickaxe, that's completely crazy. Like, Zoe, turn 1, 3-1, draw a card. It has Challenger. It has Scout. So like on turn 1 you can deal 6. Like, that's completely broken. Like, I don't even need to look at the other cards. And we have 6 Zoes in our deck. Another epic power-up. Run start, summon a turret. That seems scary if it is whatever turret. Like, what if it is the 8-8? Like, that could lead to some RNG scenarios. And we are at 13. We start at 13. So, like, I guess that we are always full mulliganing because we want to have that Zoe consistently. And, in fact, we do. Like, you know, you can't really laugh at a turn 1 deal 6. Another Zoe. 4-1. Oh, because you draw. No. No, guys. No. Not a thermogenic beam. So, like, okay, I guess it is every turn, every round. Like, you summon the turret of that round. Yeah, that makes sense.
A foray into the field? How exciting!
Let's go for Mountain Goat. No, it's Zoe. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Now, let's try this again. We have a lot of them anyways, so... No, guys, come on. What is this? They really don't like that Zoe. Wow. Oh, this doesn't have Challenger anymore. We can go for Spacey Sketcher. I don't really like White Flame Protector. Like, I don't know what direction that G is a Zoe hater. Like, really. Serpent? Seems okay. Trickster as well. Probably the Serpent.
Still paint is just accidental art.
We may keep the Serpent to activate the Nightfall for APHELIOS.
Ooh, that's new.
So let's do like a... Oh, or maybe... I don't know. We can do a passive turn. Like, yeah, let's go for a passive turn. Let's just remove the Challenger. Let's take it slow. Another Zoe, please. Let's go, guys! Another Zoe, another try. So now we will be careful with air. Let's go for Calibrum. Strongest weapon by far. Then keep Gravitum. Zoes. So we got like 3 Zoes out of 6 already. So like let's try to invoke next turn to like get the Italian hand to get the Moonglow. Actually, you kind of need to first play Zoe. Like like if he has another removal, like guys, come on. By the way, these looks kind of threatening. Progress day, okay. Now we can go crazy. Wow, guys, now with Zoe we're almost OTKing him. Like let's go for a... Oh, we do get an Infernum. Gravitum, sorry. Let's go for Invernum though. Like this turn we can go crazy with Zoe. And then let's go for Crescendum. Like what are we going to get? Like the Gravitum gets us to another Infernum or a Crescendum. Instead Infernum still gets us to a Crescendum, and that's probably what we are going for anyways. So let's it doesn't really matter the order here. So now we can draw with the the Behold the Infinite. So those are getting bigger. And the Zoe in particular. The Serpent as well, so that we can go full board. And the Charger seems interesting. 9 attack. Scout, elusive. Challenger, like overwhelmed. By the way, what is this? Like, it's crazy. Yeah, then we go for these. These as Challenger. We can take care of the turrets. 7-1, unfortunately, won't get in. But yeah, let's take care. Probably let's take care of the 2-5. Yeah. So yeah, this seems strong. OMG, that Zoe is insane. 9-2, like 1 mana 9-2 overwhelmed Challenger Scout. create the super cool star chart. Level up into an insanely crazy good card, like crazy. Another serpent. Who probably should have like chose a different card because of the Zoe level up.
And they said I was dangerous.
I don't know. Let's go for just Cosmic Inspiration. Just take it slow. We don't want to take damage though, so like probably Gravitum. Gravitum. We go for Crescendum then. We would like a Severum before we end the game to actually heal back to full.
Charged up and ready to go.
That was pretty greedy. Yeah.
Back to fun.
We could have took the damage there, but like I'm guessing we are easily winning in just a bit of time, and instead we will have more trouble healing back to full, so it's probably better to go for this way. Severum, healing one. Like they should probably let you see the the weapon in which it's gonna phase into, not really like the two versions of the card. Or at least like they should show them back to back. Zoe and APHELIOS leveling up in the same turn. Insane stuff. Still the bug about the overwhelm thing. So next turn we are winning. Yeah, let's go for the charger. I don't own Zoe, so what do you need for Zoe to level up? Yeah, sorry. It is... yeah, I've seen you play 10 cards with different names. Pretty hard level up indeed, but we are consistently getting that. Let's go for Severum. First of all, let's go for Cosmic Inspiration. Because we are weak to something... okay, thanks, don't worry. We are weak, in fact, to some kind of removals. Ooh, we don't have mana for Star Shaping. Interesting. Well, like, we are still winning. This is healing for probably full. But now he has an elusive, but we do have a challenger. Okay, so that's... everything is fine. Let's go for Infernum, just because why not? Doesn't really make... Ooh, but we can take advantage of the Scout. Interesting. So we can only heal once.
Whatever the cost.
Or maybe, since this also has Challenger, we can do something like this. Yeah. So now we can heal to full. Nice. 0 mana, I don't think he has something. What is his power, again? Round star, summon a turret, okay. The previous one was definitely stronger. Like, reducing mana for something, that's crazy.
Whatever the cost.
I don't know if the... I'm still learning the game, so you just wondering what does Scout do. Basically, with Scout, if you attack with only Scout units how can I phrase it? The first time you attack with only Scouts units in a round, you rally, basically. And so this means that, for example, if you have effects with rally, for example, Relentless Pursuit, so like you can attack with everything, So like you're attacking with also non-Scouts unit, so that you don't rally, because you have to only attack for the first time with only Scouts unit. But for example, like you can attack with everything, also something that doesn't have Scouts, so that you're not rallying. But then you play Relentless Pursuit, for example, so you rally, so you have still the attack token, and this means that you can now attack with only Scouts, and since it is the first time in the round that you attacked with only Scouts units, then you are still rallying, if that makes sense. So okay, the correct phrasing is probably the first time that you attack with only Scouts units, you... Oh, I see, thanks, that makes sense. Nice. So we see yet another Zoe, of course, we want to take her. Like, you can go crazy with, getting all the items on a single champion. That seems like a pretty strong strategy. And we see Barrier, which is not the strongest of the keywords, but you know, like, they went after the Zoe very hardly. OMG, so many Zoes. Like, really, we have 7 now. And yeah, we're definitely going. Like, also the Cloven Way with quick attack would be interesting. But again, we want champions, we want Zoe. And now we are at the boss. Final boss. Another epic power-up. I don't like that we see not so many power-ups. Like, I would have liked if we could pick more power-ups. Beyond Mere Flesh. Allies have +1/+1 for each keyword they have. Wow. So definitely a victory is gonna be pretty huge. Final boss. Let's go. Can we accomplish first try, first win on single player lab? Let's see. So APHELIOS, we would like the Zoe, of course, to start. And in fact, Flesh is a weakness we must shed. Sure, Victor. Let's go, guys. This is, like, you can't answer this. This is turn 1 deal 8. And also super cool star shot, by the way. Like, this is a Zoe on steroids. Of course, items, like, the smaller the champion is, it is 8 free damage, because it has Scout. So you can double attack with it. Oh, 8 free damage, yeah. So Moon Glow, nice, so we can, you know, protect the Zoe. Let's hope that it doesn't have a Mystic Shot, a Thermogenic Beam, stuff like that. Please, please, no, guys. Okay, that's nice. And now, yeah, that's nice. I don't care. I just want my Zoe to survive. So, but by the way, that's pretty scary. We don't really care about health at this point because, you know, it's the final boss anyways. Next turn, still 8 free damage. Ooh, Beyond the Infinite, so this means that we can draw, and therefore the Zoe deals more damage. Equinox, Silence a Follower. This will probably come in handy, but then I like more Crucian Strike, because I think we can kill him faster. Like, before that happens. Let's take the Zoe attack first. Before he does something crazy. Like, before he summons an Elusive, for example. And then we're gonna play... In fact, he had the Elusive. We can APHELIOS with Challenger. We can APHELIOS Challenger him. Let's try to develop on board, actually. Yeah, let's go for Crescendum. Because, you know, Calibur Mollis only kills that. We can't super cool Star Shard yet, but we can after the attack. So much values, guys. So much value. So next turn we may be able to kill him already. With, you know, Crucian Strike, removing everything. Iterative Improvement. So now we would definitely like a Calibrum. In fact, let's face that. And then we're going to super cool Star Chart. We can take it. OMG, Victor is already below Alpha. Like, next turn is dying. Next turn is dying completely. Another Crucian Strike. So, you know, if one is not enough. And then let's go for Graviton. Like, completely stun him out of play. Unfortunately, we don't have many ways to draw. So we can make our Zoe even bigger. Like, we should be completely winning here. So yeah, not a lot of ways to draw. So these 4. He goes at 8. Yeah. Now Crucian Strike and he's dead. Also, we face the weapon, so we should be getting the weapon. GG. Like, you know, since we are at it, like, how can we overkill him in the most possible way? Probably with Cloven Way. Just to get the Gravitum. We don't have mana. Yes, overkill. Let's go. Did we scout already? Probably yes. Oh no, we didn't scout. Right? But I don't see the scout animation. it is random because we no, let's not misplay this on, you know, the win. So yeah, first try we get our win, so we get our APHELIOS icon. Really nice. And yeah, that feels awesome. Congratulations, you're almost successful. Since this was your first win with APHELIOS, your reward is on its way. Check the home screen. Nice. And yeah, we got the APHELIOS win. That was very, very fun, guys, really. Like, also, I wonder why they chose only those champions. Like, why you can't play with every one of them. I guess it, you know, because of the icons, that makes sense. But, like, why did they choose those heroes, the legends, in particular? Like, APHELIOS was an easy pick. But all the others, like, it's debatable. So let's open the loot. We got the Lunar Celebration reward, so that's for the quest. Congratulations, you obtained an exclusive Lunar Celebration icon. So is that APHELIOS? Yeah, I think because of the, you know, the moon. But then, like, what is going on with the horns? Anyways, congratulations, you know, common prismatic chest. Let's go. Let's open that. Ooh, Gleams Beyond. That's gonna be a pretty easy pick there. That's one of his skins in League. It's for the Lunar event. I see. So, like, is there a reason behind the horns of lore that I'm not, you know, I'm not aware of? Rewards, Reward of Legends. Hammerdinger sends you a congratulation on your victory and an icon to celebrate. Okay, is this the Infernum? Can't remember the names. Severum? Severum. This is the lifesteal one, so it is the Severum. Severum in Latin would mean something like, I don't know how to pronounce it in... So yeah, guys, that's it. If you enjoyed the video and want more content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also, turn on the notifications, otherwise YouTube won't notify you of my content. Also, enter my stream so that you can interact with me live, as well as entering the Discord server so that you can interact and stay in touch with this amazing community that we are building. All the links that I just said are down below in the pinned comment and in the description, as well as also Twitter and Instagram. So that's it for this video. Hope you liked it and find it useful, and as always, see ya!